Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to GHz Creations. सबैजनालाई स्वागत छ। After a long time पछाडी तपाईहरुको सामु अर्को भिडियो लिएर आएको छु र भिडियोको टाइटल छ The Internet. Understand what I mean? So धेरै भयो भिडियोहरु नहालेको. Reason is I mean something tomorrow केही कामहरु गरिरहेको छु, अलिकति लाइफ बिजी छ. Life's ups and downs are, but no worries, life goes on. So, आजको भिडियोको थम्बनेल हेरेर पनि तपाईले थाहा पाउनु भयो होला. थम्बनेलमा अर्कै हालेर भित्र अर्कै हाल्न सक्दै तर त्यो हालको म युट्युबर हैन. सो आजको चाहिँ एउटा रिभ्यु च्यानल छ. मेरो लागि स्पेशल महिना हो किनभने सेप्टेम्बर अलवेज have some special personsहरुको स्पेशल डे like साइराको बर्थडे and iPhone is launched. Yes, I love iPhones. I love gadgets. So, love bhaye pani kunai kuraharulai चाहिँ when you love it, you can't have it. So, like iPhone 13, I love it, but I cannot have it because I cannot afford it. Can I afford it? So, some things when you love something, that means not to say you can have that, okay? You need to be stable, so financial stables. Anyway, yeah, what I was talking about, मसँग एउटा च्यानल छ. च्यानलको चाहिँ अनबक्सिङ थेरापी भन्ने एकजना युट्युबर हुनुहुन्छ, युट्युब च्यानल छ र उहाँको चाहिँ 18 मिलियन सब्स्क्राइबर्स छ. So let's go together and we watch. I'm saying unboxing therapy. Okay, I'm talking about the iPhone. It's September, this iPhone 13 is soon. I think मेरो मलाई थाहा भएन छ 26 of September मा चाहिँ iPhone 13 लन्च भइरहेछ. So iPhone 13 मा के छ फिचर्सहरु भनेर I was searching and हुन्छ नि कस्तो खालको छ के आइरहेको छ कुन iPhone 12 Pro Max यतिकै छ कि के छ भनेर चाहिँ मलाई क्युरियोसिटी लागेर मैले सर्च गरे. So सर्च भनेको चाहिँ कहाँ गर्छ? युट्युबमा गर्छ. यस्तै अझै रमाइलो खालको भिडियो र यस्तै अलिकति जानकारीमूलक भिडियोहरु तपाई हेर्न चाहनुहुन्छ भने त्यो hit that bell icon, right? And subscribe and tell your friend also to subscribe my channel. So ढिलो नगरिकन I'll give you some informations what I found.
For you guys, so if you're a subscriber here on the channel, leave a comment down below with your Twitter handle for your chance to win a purple iPhone 12. This is only for subscribers though. Good luck everyone. Today we have something very special. This came all the way from China and just showed up here. And you know when you see this type of tape on top, you're in for something special because it came a long way, and that's what this did right here. Inside this package, supposedly, is the closest, best look yet at the next generation iPhone, the iPhone 13. In this case, I believe it's going to be 13 Pro Max. It is not a completely functioning unit. It is a mock-up, some like to call it, a model, but I've been told it's fairly high quality. In other words, the materials it use metal and things like this to mimic the eventual unit that will hit the market at some time soon. Everyone is always trying to predict.
So what he's trying to say, in my understanding, let's say using completely release model चाहिँ मार्केटमा आएको रिलिज मोडल चाहिँ जुन बजारमा चाहिँ आइसकेको छैन, तर त्यो भन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ बजारले के गर्छ भने लाइक इट्स प्रमोसन गरेको हो के मेरो प्रोडक्ट्सहरु कस्तो आउँदैछ भन्ने चाहिँ उले चाहिँ बिगेस्ट युट्युब च्यानल्स एन्ड न्यूज एन्ड दिस ओभर भनिन्छ. सो one of the he's the one also
exactly what that next iPhone is going to look like, and inside this box we probably have our closest look yet. And I have a bunch of other phones to compare here as well. So what is this? A mini, a regular, a Pro Max, and a Pro from the 12 series. So we'll be doing that comparison. Also, the rumors have been that we're going to see bigger individual camera units on the back, as I just mentioned. And also that we were going to have a slightly smaller notch. Now I don't know on this construction.
So he has a bunch of phones. So he's going to open now, so let's see.
How they're going to represent a smaller notch, like how they're going to kind of map it in there, but hopefully we can catch some measurements there, because a lot of people have been waiting a long time.
So iPhone मा त्यस्तो धेरै चाहिँ डिफरेन्सेसहरु चाहिँ छैन भने 13 मा पनि किनभने iPhone ले मेरो पनि विचारमा since using the from iPhone 5. Yes, I'm using from 5S, something like. Now I was thinking to buy the 12, but I'll wait until I broke this phone, then I'll buy the another one. Then let's see. Just like मैले भने the gadgets what you need for. So तपाईले phone के को लागि किन्नुहुँदैछ? Why you investing on the gadgets? Only for using for yourself, for the selfie or the pictures, or some other purpose also. So before you buying the gadgets, before you investing in gadgets, you have to be very specific reason to buy. Why are you buying that gadget?
Time for a shrunken notch. I don't know how much you care about it, but Apple has been maintaining this large-scale notch for good reason, because they're hiding all of their Face ID tech inside of there. But if they can pack it into a slightly smaller region and give you more screen, why not? I think anybody would be happy with that. Alright, so secret packaging. Like, look at the reused box with the grease stains inside. Some chicken wings were in there previously. That's how you know you're about to have a good time. A little bit of bubble wrap.
iPhone को यो यसको बक्स हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ मलाई चाहिँ प्याकिङ रौतो हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ रियल लागेन के है, मलाई पनि सुरुमा रियल लागेन. And I leave him a comment. I feel like this is a fake video, but as I see, I was following in this Twitter, and so Twitter हेर्दाखेरि पनि, and he has officially verified Twitter account. So that's, I believe, he has a very highly, he don't put in his channel anything like that, you know, like faking up people up like that. I don't know, but that's, I believe, because in my content I don't want to put anything in my channel like that to destroy my creativity. So there we go.
And a little bit more packing foam paper stuff. Ooh, and then a velvety bag. I don't think the last time I got one of these devices, I don't think that was in there. Oh, baby, the weight is good. Very realistic.
Okay, weight is
It
good.
feels like a Pro Max in there. Ladies and gentlemen, that is one of the... Wow, that is easily the best mock-up I have ever felt in...
I think the अघि मैले भनेको जस्तो कि iPhone को रिलिज चाहिँ भयो, तर यो चाहिँ उनीहरूले चाहिँ अब मार्केटमा आउट गर्नको लागि चाहिँ हैन रिभ्यू गरिदिनको लागि चाहिँ दिएको. So one day any products also we can review together. So let's go.
My entire life. Holy cow.
Holy
It
cow.
feels like a real...
Holy cow भनेको के हो? हाम्रो भगवान गाई. Holy cow. Remember, guys.
iPhone, exactly balanced in a similar fashion. Now, weirdly, it looks like the Apple logo has been scratched up a little bit. I'm not sure how, like, why that might be the case. Did they have to do that in order to destroy the trademark aspect? I have no clue. And maybe it happened in shipping somewhere along the line, but it looks intentional to me with the scratch in there. Otherwise, the actual finish on here, very similar. Let me just go over here real quick and pull out a regular iPhone 12 Pro Max, okay?
Yeah, this is 12 Pro Max.
Weight-wise,
I like this color also.
they nailed it. It's pretty much identical. Now, the position of the Apple logo, almost identical. Dimensions, almost identical. What's the difference here? Well, obviously the color is different. This is...
Of course, color is different. You make me laugh. देखिरहेछ नि कलर्स डिफरेन्ट छ भनेर. अजीब छ.
That graphite over here, we have the blue. The camera modules substantially increase in...
यहाँ क्यामेरा हेर्दाखेरि डिफ्रेन्स अलिकति क्यामेराको जुन त्यो राउन्ड साइज छ अलिकति डिफ्रेन्ट छ बट let's continue watch and I'll give my preview my opinion about this video.
Size and possibly height.
So जसले iPhone 13 किन्नेको लागि भनेर बसिराख्नु भएको छ यति धेरै पैसा लिएर नकिन्दा हुन्छ यदि यही नै हो भने लुक्स चाहिँ अब डिस्क्रिप्सन भित्र क्यामेराको डिस्क्रिप्सन फिचर्सहरु के भन्छ भनेर अहिले अगाडि हेरेछ ल तर अहिले लुक्स वाइज चाहिँ I personally say not to buy 13 because मेरो लागि inside specific is very important हुन्छ as I make the video sometimes I don't carry my camera so I need to use my phone and I need a smartphone is heavy more video qualities photo भन्दा पनि so मेरो लागि चाहिँ special video qualities हरु के छ
key it looks to be protected here. It has the shrunken notch, big time shrunken notch.
यो प्लास्टिक छुरी ताने यो त कम्प्लिटली नै डुप्लिकेट जस्तो लाग्दैछ आई डोन्ट नो यो व्यक्तिले के मेरो दिमाग खराब भइसक्यो तपाईहरुलाई भन्नुस् के लाग्छ यो हैन तपाईहरुको ओपिनियनमा के यो रियल रिभ्यु हो या हैन अनि मैले चाहिँ यो लाइन ल्याउनु पर्छ भनेर आई डिडन्ट सी मेनी च्यानल्स हैन मैले त्यस्तो धेरै च्यानल्सहरु देखिन तर पनि यो च्यानललाई चाहिँ मैले चाहिँ रिभ्यु गरौँ हैन त्यो रियाक्सन दिउ भनेर गरेको
Now I don't know how easy this is going to be for you guys to see, but it is smaller. Actually, yeah, so for the purpose of the measurement, I'll use a phone, an iPhone that's turned on. Oh, this is the graphite. Oh, so you can see the colors a little different too. On this 13 Pro Max model, it's a little bit darker. Is that going to be a reality? I don't know how much they're capable of nailing the colors preemptively. And let's see the frame. The frame's a little bit lighter too.
I think
reflective. Also,
यो व्यक्तिलाई चाहिँ त्यो बाहिरको आवरण मात्रै चेक गर्न दिएको हो जस्तो लाग्यो कि पछाडी पनि कोरिहरु हुन्छ नि भित्र फिचर्सहरु अहिलेसम्म अर्को आइफोन चाहिँ अन चाहिँ देखिरहेको छ हैन तर यो चाहिँ अन गरेको छैन के अहिले अहिलेसम्म
the antenna bands are light as opposed to dark, which I'm not sure that's going to be the case. So on this side of the unit, they're identical. You have your volume buttons, your vibrate switch, and you can see mapped out over here where the SIM tray would be.
Yeah.
Other side of the device, we have our power switch, power button, which surprisingly actually works on this model as well. And then on the bottom of the device, I think they're identical. So it's not that thing that was rumored with like the portless iPhone. Apparently not this version, at least if you go based on this particular model. You still have a lightning port on the bottom. It looks like a little bit different, but essentially that's a lightning. It's not a Type C, so no luck there. No Type C. You're going to see portless, I guess, before you see Type C. Now another note about the notch and the shrinkage of the notch. A key factor there is the relocation of the earpiece. So as you can see on the old model, the earpiece is in the central part of the notch, and then on the iPhone 13 model, you have it move up to the very fringe of the screen and up out of the way. So the entire notch lives below the earpiece. That's interesting. I thought for sure this one was...
Actually now iPhone becoming very similar. They are in the same taste always. They don't change so many things. Sometimes they bring in small features because from I see the iPhone camera ko quality haruma आज पनि सबैभन्दा everybody need to be camera, selfie, TikTok, everything. So main they are focusing on the body design. The phone is a standard size. The phone you have to handle the hand and use the camera main भनेको आजको दिनमा चाहिँ क्यामेरा हुन्छ कि even if I buy some gadgets very special about the phone I need to very specific camera low light मा खिच्नको लागि अनि I see the iPhone 12 Pro Max has very good quality also camera special for the video and if you are a videographer I don't know it's how he gonna be 13 is gonna develop but I personally recommend you guys if you are doing the videos and that I never use a Samsung rarely. Sometimes I have Samsung, some other gadgets for the replacements, but so iPhone 12 Pro Max is for me until now was the best, because I see the low light and I use couple of times from the iPhone Pro Max, so I see that the quality of the video actually. I don't talk about the photos. I'm not a good photographer, so I don't tell these secrets. So यदि तपाईहरुलाई म यो YouTube को लिंक को तल छ, if you guys don't know about my websites, please go and look at it in my website down below. And it just is it's under constructions, but still I'm keep putting my links. So if you want to make any appointments for your video, for your birthday celebrations and anything, you can just contact with me via my emails or social media. And some of the social media I avoided these days because too many social media. So let's continue watching.
Fatter, but when I put them both face down like this, they're practically identical. Maybe it's just the color difference that's messing my brain up a little. Let's get the calipers and see if we can figure any difference there. So iPhone.
I know यसलाई चाहिँ कि नाप्ने मात्रै पठाएको साइज कति छ भनेर अरु पनि भन्न.
7.5
त्यही हेर्दिउ न त.
iPhone 12. They're the same. I mean, I can squeeze it a little more. Maybe they're slightly different. Alright, it's a little tiny bit fatter. Ever so slightly fatter. The other question is, does it get fatter up along the camera units? 10.36 there. Interesting. That one, okay. Same thing. A little bit fatter there. But I'm telling you, this is so marginal and relatively insignificant.
Until
we
now,
saw this happen with,
phone.
and even
If
more
it's
so,
real
I
phone,
guess,
why you
with the
don't
recent iPad, the iPad Pro 12.9, where they went to the mini LED technology and then ended up with a 0.5 millimeter fatter device, meaning it was no longer compatible with the previous generation Magic Keyboard. And on a phone, you would notice it more, but whatever it is, it's not 0.5 millimeters. It's like 0.1 millimeter, something in that neighborhood. iPhone 13 Pro Max. I have 78.08 millimeters. This is the 12 Pro Max at 78.14. 78.07. 78.14. A little bit more narrow. 160.85. These ones are almost identical. 160.82. Now the big one is right there. The most obvious. Those are like some of the biggest individual camera modules I've ever seen on a phone. So we might as well measure those this way to see how big. Oh, there we go. 16.99 millimeters tall versus 14.10. This is the biggest difference on the entire design. Is the camera size per individual module. Now, this could be different for the other models, obviously.
So I'm right. यो चाहिँ just demo मात्रै रहेछ. बडी को चाहिँ कस्तो आउँछ भनेर चाहिँ दिएको रहेछ हैन.
You're going to have 13 mini, 13 Pro, and then Pro Max. So that could be different on a per model basis, but to give you an idea of how much those things scaled up, they scaled up more than any other singular dimension, although I should check the notch as well. So this is just a regular Pro model, right around there, 34.62 millimeters on the old notch. On the new one is tough for you to see, right? This is another more significant change, so 26.31 millimeters on the iPhone 13 Pro Max model. That's going to be your big changes from a physical perspective. There are other rumors around Touch ID potentially showing up in display or possibly in the power button. This power button doesn't seem to be a sign that that's where it would live. So there's rumors about Touch ID in display in order to deal with the fact.
So finally, they also talking about the only rumors. So you also talk about rumors. So let's see what do you guys think. Also, excited? Come on, bring that excited.
Fact that nowadays people are wearing masks and are in certain circumstances where Face ID is not as functional. And then obviously you'd expect to see camera improvements with the enormous camera modules.
The Face ID वाला चाहिँ max होएर पनि तपाईको Face ID चाहिँ हुन्छ.
Also, and this is a big one for myself on the display side, never mind the shrunken notch, but what about the display itself? The rumor here is 120 Hz ProMotion like they have on the iPads, like a lot of other manufacturers in the Android space have. So finally a faster refresh coming to iPhone, at least for the Pro Max model. That would be cool to see. So anyway, there you have it. This is our best look.
How many guys want
It's gonna take me a while to
review
get
the
used to
iPhone
that.
12, 13
That
Pro
is a
Max?
real statement.
तपाईहरु कतिजनालाई लाग्छ कि मैले iPhone 13 चाहिँ मैले रिभ्यू गर्नुपर्छ, अनबक्सिङ गर्नुपर्छ हैन? आयो भने iPhone 13 चाहिँ अनबक्सिङ चाँडै गर्नुपर्छ. सो यदि तपाई इन्डिया कसरी किन्नुहुन्छ भने सम्पर्क गर्नु होला, अनबक्सिङमा हेर्नुहोस्.
Increasingly, the phone is becoming the camera, and the camera is indicating to everybody around you which model you happen to have, and that's definitely the case here. You're going to notice that thing right there, but yeah, that's a look.
This is the looks, and so let's wait and watch what's coming. Thank you so much for watching. Keep watching, keep loving, keep supporting Jenny.